Hi everyone, this is Nisia Denea, owner and founder of Hatha Holistic Integrative Wellness, and I am here live at Anasa Yoga. So quite a few of you have probably been here before, but for those that have not, I'm going to give you a little tour. So this is the main yoga space. Lots of light, lots of space. There's the love wall, cubbies, and when you come into the front, there's also a beautiful area here to sit down. Look, they have oranges here. This is the Laurel District of Oakland, not far from Fruitvale. And this is me. Look at that. I'm also going to show you where the dressing rooms are. These are all the yoga props. Plenty of space for dressing room, plenty of space for the bathroom, and everything's all on one floor, so it's easily accessible. I'm going to come back here to where the lounge is, and look, the lovely co-owner. Say hello.
Hi.
This is Jean Marie.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Thank you. And people can grab tea or filtered water before or after class. And this is the small room where they have private sessions and smaller classes. There's a skeleton for anatomy, more props, and back to me. So I thought it was important to share with you all a few things. We're approaching the holiday season. Thanksgiving has already passed. We're getting ready for Christmas and New Year's and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all these other things. And a lot of people are talking about food. They're talking about what'll happen after they indulge in a lot of food. And the biggest thing is people will start talking about dieting and losing weight and going to the gym. And, you know, having a fitness regimen is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to really emphasize that the event that I'll be hosting here is a winter wellness series, and this is my flyer here. It'll be on the 13th of January, the 17th of February, and the 17th of March from 2 to 4. And a lot of what we'll be discussing is what it's like to really enjoy body positive wellness. So we'll do some yoga, we'll do some intuitive eating exercises and meditation. A little bit more about myself. If you want to learn more about the work that I do, you can go to www.hathaholistic.com, and that's the name of my business, Hatha Holistic Integrative Wellness. I'm a body positive wellness facilitator thanks to the bodypositive.org. That is a local organization in California as well that focuses on body positive wellness tips. So one of the main things is if you're attending the event on the 17th, Saturday, the 17th of January, you'll be exposed to what it's like to develop a body positive yoga practice. And I wanted to share with you one of the co-owners of the Body Positive is explaining what it's like to let go of shame. So the biggest thing is I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, because I'm plus size, oh, because I have large breasts or a large belly or large thighs, it's going to be impossible for me to do yoga. And that's not the case. And I don't want you to also feel like overwhelmed by all of the advertisements for losing weight, which we all see at the beginning of every year. So it's a long poem. I'm just going to share a selection of it right now. What possibilities would emerge? What could emerge? What healing could occur if people could stop feeling shame? Shame for having an appetite, shame for having a body that's never good enough, and to satisfy an external arbitrary standard. Shame for feeling passionate, angry, radiant, and beautiful and intelligent. Shame is removed from life's question when we each and every person chooses to defy status quo, chooses to break out of the box labeled acceptable man or good girl. So there's more to that. Connie, who's one of the co-founders of the Body Positive, wrote this thing. So I can show you a quick sequence. As you see over here, I'll turn back to the props. We'll be using a lot of these props. You can see there's yoga belts, there's mats here if you don't have one of your own, there's chairs and yoga bolsters and blankets. And let's just say that you are experiencing some joint pain because of your weight. I know for me, my knees have given me problems recently, because it's not problems, but like I have to pay a little bit more attention to my knees because my whole life my weight has drastically gone up and down, and as a plus size woman, I just identify with what it's like to have pain, specifically sensitivity specifically in my knees. And so here is a brief, I think if I set up like this, I'm going to pull the chair close, and I'll just show you a modification of what it's like to develop some seated postures versus doing some standing postures. So to wake up the spine, I would come to a seated position, and just instead of doing like a downward facing dog into an upward facing dog, simply I can lead with the chest, let the head descend, roll up through the spine on the inhale, and I'll do it twice more. So as I inhale, open the collarbones, exhale, release. I can let my belly descend down between the thighs, and I'm going to do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. And then sometimes bending the knees in standing poses can be a little bit painful. So while seated, I'll face this way. We can hug the knees into the chest for a few breaths and release. And I'll do it with the other leg, same thing. Inhale, lift the foot and release. And then also standing twists. Twists are really good for, I'm not saying anything around weight loss, but twists are really good for detoxing the body and letting the abdominal organs kind of squeeze and soak any bacteria or anything that compromises the immune system. So in a chair, you can come to a seated position, draw the knees, the shins towards the wall, walk the hands to the top of the chair, and just lift the collarbones to draw the spine to a twist, keeping the feet grounded. And there's a lot of yoga poses that are standing twists, but this chair variation allows you to ease up on the ankles, the joints of the ankles and the knees. And then you can do the same thing, coming to the other side. Just align the knees, the shins forward, and then you can take your inhale to twist towards the top of the chair, relax the shoulders, and come back. So we'll be doing a lot more of that. It's a 2-hour workshop, and again, it's happening on January 13th, and there's still time to sign up with the early bird discount. And if you go to Anasa's website and you go to the area to sign up for workshops, you can go there and begin to look at what all the dates are, the times. There is a discount if you sign up for all three versus going to each individual one. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave my information here in the information box. Can I type something here? Yes, I can. So to learn, okay, you can go to my website. I'm going to leave that here. It's easy. It's Hatha Holistic.com. And if you have any questions before signing up, you can send me an email at hathaholistic@gmail.com. Okay. Oops, gmail.com. Okay, so hopefully I'll see some of you all. If you have any questions, let me know. The information's down there, and enjoy the upcoming holidays. Eat as much as you want without feeling shameful or guilty. And hopefully I'll see you all in the new year. Namaste.